What's good, people? Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, etc. This is episode number 5 of the portfolio update. And yeah, we have a lot to talk about in this video. As you can see from the last portfolio update, I've invested quite a bit more. That was from the free funds that I already had in the account. And yeah, I decided to just plow some more money in, invest some more into stocks while they were still at low prices. So first of all, we're going to talk about some of the biggest changes we've made. And the biggest one, I think, in this portfolio is indeed Tesla. I decided to buy a quarter of a share, and this was when the share price was at around $650. I bought a quarter of a share, and as you can see, Tesla is up massively. I kind of regret not buying more. I wanted to buy half a share, and the biggest mistake I made was waiting, to be honest, because I wanted to buy Tesla last week on like Tuesday the 7th of April. But I didn't. I thought it might go lower, so I waited, and yeah, that's where it kind of hit me, and I ended up buying it at the higher price. So that's just my bad luck. But yeah, as you can see, Tesla is doing really well, and I'm one of these people that believe in Tesla. I'm quite bullish on Tesla, to be honest. I think it will do quite well in the long run. It's now like the leader in the electric car space. So yeah, that's Tesla there. Then we'll move on to my next new addition, which is Visa. Again, another solid company, and I bought it when it was trading at around $168. I first started off buying a quarter of a share, then I bought another quarter, and then I bought another half. And the reason I did that was I wanted to just buy at lower prices and sort of average my way down. So, if prices did go lower, then I would benefit and buy in at the lower price. So yeah, we've just got the one share. Currently, we're down a little. We're down by £1.70 or 1.25%. But I'm not too bothered about these short-term returns. Then we'll move on to Royal Dutch Shell, and I've added another 5 shares. And as you might have seen in the previous portfolio, my average price was around £1.45, I think it was, and now it's gone quite a bit down to £13.77, which is good. And we're currently down around 2.64% or £3.64. As you can see in the week, Royal Dutch Shell has gone down quite a bit. So yeah, that's that. I decided to buy another half a share of Realty Income and just take the 2 shares, and we're currently up 68p or 0.83%. My average price sits at around $50.66. And yeah, that's that one there. Nothing too major. We still have just the 1 share of Nike. Nike is currently doing fairly well, I'd say. It's up a little on the week. We are up £3.20 or 4.69%. So nothing too major there either. My next newest addition to the portfolio is MasterCard, and I bought just a quarter of a share. As you can see in the week, it's gone down around 5.13%, and we are down £1.04 or 2%. I will be increasing this when the price drops to around 240, 235. That's kind of my aim. So when it hits that price target, I will be taking this to at least 1 share. Then if we move on to Microsoft. Now, Microsoft this week, and just in general, like all the technology stocks, are up quite a bit this week. As you can see, we are up by £11 or 8.45%. And it kind of just makes me wonder, did I miss that low point? Should I have waited, or should I have just bought the 2 shares like I was going to? Because originally I did plan to buy 2 shares, but I bought just the 1 because, again, I was very pessimistic about the market. I thought it was going down, with it being extremely volatile and everything. Then we have Legal & General. Still got the 115 shares. It hasn't done too well over the past week, but in the day it's up by 5%. But yeah, we are up by £5.67 or 2.47%. As it currently stands, I'm pretty sure Legal & General are paying their dividend. I haven't heard any news about them not paying. If anyone does know anything, please do let me know or put it down in the comments. But as far as I'm aware, Legal & General are still paying their dividend, which is nice amongst, all the companies that have cut their dividends, it's nice to know that Legal in General believe that, you know, they don't need to cut it, which is a positive sign, I guess. Then if we move on to Johnson and Johnson, now they've done really well this week, and I think that's partly because of their earnings report. Johnson & Johnson did brilliantly. Johnson & Johnson, I believe they beat expectations, and they've also raised their dividend as well. So they've raised it from, I think it was 95 or 90 cents a share to now $1.01, which is very good. And we are up by 8.44% or £4.71. I kind of wish I bought the one share when it was at that $137 per share mark. But again, that's just my bad luck. You know, I'm hoping it does go down. I don't think the volatility is over in the market. I think we're going to see plenty more. Then we have the iShares FTSE 250. Still got the 5 units. We're only down 13p or 0.17%. Not too much to talk about there, I guess. Then we have the S&P 500 ETF. And we're up by £4.22 or 3.88%. Again, you know, S&P 500, Dow Jones have, you know, they've had some up days and bad down days this week, but I believe overall the markets have been up in general. Then we have Facebook. Now we have the one share of Facebook, and we're up by 59p or 0.42%. And yeah, again, as you can see, Facebook this week are up, and over the day, that's how they've done. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, today is Friday as I'm recording this. Next we have Barrett Developments. This is another big change that I've made. I bought another 15 shares. So in the previous video, we only had 5 shares. Now we have 20. And I did that because I saw the price go significantly low, and that lowered my average price as well. And yeah, we're up by £3.31 or 3.54%. So although they haven't done too well in the week, that's fine. They're down by 6.32%. But you know, in the long run, I think they are a great company. And you know, as soon as companies like Taylor Wimpey, Barrett, and even Red Row, as soon as they get given the green light to, you know, start building, I think they will definitely see an appreciation in their share price, which will benefit everyone. And then we have AT&T, still with the 5 shares. I'm kind of, you know, on the edge about this one, in terms of, do I increase my holding now while we're still at the $30 mark, or do I wait? What do you guys think? You know, do let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion. I am kind of stuck about this one because I know they, you know, they do pay a decent dividend, and they are a solid company. You know, they're not going, AT&T aren't going anywhere. They're the biggest telecom provider in the US. So yeah, we are up by £4.69 or 3.95%, and that's that. Then we have Apple. Apple this week has done very well, up by $11. Or 4.26%, and we are up by £4.95. Again, another one that I regret not buying one share when I had the chance. You know, if you look at that $264 price tag, and now it's at $279. So yeah, I would have benefited a lot more if I did buy more shares. The next new addition to the portfolio is American Express. Just got the 2 shares at the moment, and we're currently down by £4.15 or 2.93%. It was at one point during the week down by around £11 or £12. Next we have Google, currently got 0.2 shares, and Google this week as well has done very well, up by $67 or 5.56%, and we're currently up by £11.47 or 5.97%. That's that. I will again be looking to increase Google to around half a share, but only when the price is right, because at this current price it's too high, and I just don't think it's worth for me. Next we have Airbus. Now, as you might remember, in the previous portfolio we only had 1.5 shares. Now I've taken this to 4, with an average price of €56, and we're currently only down by around 88p or 0.44%. As you can see, hasn't done too well over this past week, and I have taken advantage of that and kind of lowered my average price as well. And finally, we have probably the best stock in my portfolio at the moment, and that is AMD. Again, this past week and just month in general, AMD has done amazing. And if we look at the past week, it's up by 15.63%. And I am currently up by a whopping £34.27, or 23.61%. That's just mad, honestly, if I think about it, because this was one that I was planning to buy a lot more shares, but again, I didn't, because I personally thought the markets were going to fall. And how wrong was I? And I was planning on buying around 6 to 7 shares, but I didn't, because I wanted to wait and wait for the price to go lower. Yeah, it hasn't, and since I bought it, it's pretty much just skyrocketed, and hence why we're up by £34. But you know what, it is what it is. We're not going to be able to, no one's going to be able to time the market perfectly. We don't know what the future holds, etc. But yeah, that is it for the portfolio. As you can see, we are up by a massive £104, which is it is nice to see. I will admit, it's nice to see green. This rise isn't very representative, as I have invested more during the week, so it's not as representative of how the market's done. But just today, if you guys have a look at the volatility, we've been up, and we've been up. At one point we were hovering around £123 return, and then we just gone down. So yeah, just today alone, the markets have been quite volatile. Two things I just want to say before we end the video. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed. I genuinely do appreciate it. Again, the channel has done phenomenal in this past week. We're up to like 33 subscribers now, which is amazing. The last portfolio update did excellent. Honestly, it got the most viewed, the most liked in such a short period of time, and I'm gassed. So yeah, I appreciate for that, guys. Thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, what you guys think, and your thoughts, etc. And yeah, stay safe, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.